Oh, that's it. I've had it with this dump. We got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jones. I am a former paparazzi consultant. Now I just speak out against paparazzi and all the things that they do.
Hello.
Today we are going to do a reaction video to Crystal Lee Roberts Mitchell. This is a recruiting video from 2019. So this is recruiting. Ugh, can't even talk. Emily is having epic fails. I can't talk today. So anyway, this is Recruiting 101. So this is before she, I believe, became a jet setter. This is long before she had the big push in 2020 and grew her team, 10 times over. So this is her doing a recruiting training. I don't know who told her to do this. I don't know if it came from her upline elite Mandy. Nor do I care. But I am going to be playing with my sound card during this live today, you guys, because I'm trying to figure this thing out, and I figured it'd be entertaining if I use different voices when I'm doing reaction videos. So we'll get started on this, and let's have some fun.
Hello. So, if you guys
Hey, girlfriend!
Hashtag replay for me. Let me know in the comments below that you stopped by and that you watched this training video so I can know who's utilizing the resources, okay?
Who is?
First off,
who is
I've been
utilizing?
on here for a while and I want to apologize. So please forgive me, and if you don't know who I am, because I've had a lot of new people.
Babe, would you mind shutting your door?
What?
I'm getting your background sound. Yeah.
Since I've done an actual live training, my name's Crystal. I'm one of your elite uplines. So this is my team group, our team group, but you know what I mean.
It's mine. It's all mine.
Okay, guys, I'm going to swipe the comments off because I'm going to get distracted. When I hop off here, I'm going to hop back on and do like a casual team talk, but I want to keep this one clean for replay watchers, okay?
So, okay, I'm going to keep it clean for those replay watchers, and this is a team training for those replay watchers, but here's the thing. Yeah, she's doing a training on recruiting. I don't know what makes her qualified to do this. I hope she tells us. We'll see.
So, I thought the other day, I've been doing this training for other elite leaders. We've been kind of like swapping trainings, and some of them asked me to do a training on recruiting. So,
again, why?
I'm doing this training for other teams, and I have not done a revised recruiting training since I was a premiere producer last August. Not like last August, like the August before. I've talked about recruiting in multiple training videos, but I've not done a formal recruiting training, okay? So,
what about this makes it formal? Besides that her makeup looks bomb, she's dressed up in fancy paparazzi and she's wearing black? So, what makes this formal? Anyone? Bueller?
that's what we're going to do. And it's going to give me a little practice, because I always do my trainings, like, off the top of my head, not off notes.
Which is evident.
I have another training to do tomorrow for another team at 12:30. So, I don't need to introduce myself because y'all pretty much know who I am. But I do think it's important to explain why I feel like I am, what's the word? Like, credible, and I feel like...
Sorry.
This is what makes me credible. I'm a human being to breathe. Seriously. This is what makes me credible. I have a camera, an opinion, a microphone, a soundboard, a husband, a floof. That's what makes me qualified to do this, if I'm humble about it. So there's that.
I'm knowledgeable on this subject. So if you don't know,
Is she truly knowledgeable on it,
our
though?
team is almost 900. We're approaching 900 people. 113 of those are personally enrolled by me, okay? So I personally signed up 113 people. That is crazy, okay? That's a lot of people.
Okay, so this was when she was in the company for 2 years. Now it's 2024. It's 2019, so she joined in 2017. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow, that's a long time. Just saying. Would you guys want to stay in this MLM for that long? I know I wouldn't.
In that amount of time. My highest, not like 2 mile an horn, but my highest month of signing people, I signed 17 people in 1 month.
Ooh, 17.
I just signed 16 people in 1 month. I signed 10 people in 1 month. I signed 12 people in 1 month. So, I signed 18.
Did you personally sign them? Like, did you do like what Donald Trump does at his rallies, where the girls say, "Sign my chest"? And did you personally sign there? No. What did you do? You shared the opportunity. You said, "Join my team. Come be Team Unstoppable with me. You guys want to be part of my team. Look at how much money I make, even though I have a wall of debt behind me." Okay.
1 week, 1 time. It's crazy, okay?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
First off, my number 1 recruiting tip, okay?
Number 1 recruiting tip.
Like, Crystal, I need the secret sauce, okay? Like, I want to know what's the... People always look for they think it's like one magic thing, okay? That's not how anything works in life. Like, it's an ingredient, okay? You put all the ingredients in the pot to make the awesome recruiting cake, okay?
A recruiting cake? Really?
Number 1 thing is lead with your sales. If you want to recruit people who recruit people are people who do vendor shows, are people, and you're not necessarily saying you have to do all these things, but the more you do, the more you're going to get back, okay? I personally don't do vendor shows. I'm not saying you shouldn't do them. I just don't. They're really hard for me to do. I have 2 young children. Not to make excuses, but, and I don't know. Like, I just have so much inventory at this point. I don't know.
Okay, did I just hear that correctly? I need to go back just a little bit. Okay, she doesn't know.
We do. I have 2 young children. Not to make excuses, but,
I will say this, her eye makeup is on point. She looks really good in this live.
And I don't know. Like, I just have so much inventory at this point. I don't know.
I have so much inventory. She's been in for 2 years at this point. 2 years. And she has so much inventory. And you look at her looking around, and she's overwhelmed. And she's only been in for 2 years at this point. Wow. Okay.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
How I would take it all. Like, I couldn't take it all. So I primarily work from home, but I do open houses, so I let people come over my house and shop. It's actually a show in my backyard, if you don't know. So I let people come over to my she shed and shop.
Was the she shed a popular thing back in 2019? I remember that stupid State Farm commercial where her she shed burned down and she wanted a new she shed. You know, okay, just tangent for a second, sidebar for a second. What is it with multi-level marketing Huns always having to have the new hot item? Like the Stanley Cup thing. What the hell's going on there? No. Okay, no, just no.
As well as I do Facebook Lives, I do album sales, I do messenger parties, I do flash sales. I pretty much hit every other aspect of the business. Also, when I'm out in public, you will never catch your girl without jewelry. That's another tip. If you're going out in public, you're not wearing jewelry, like, shame on you. So every time I go in public, I am wearing jewelry. People compliment my jewelry, I talk about my business, okay? I even try to, like, find ways to bring up my business. Maybe compliment their jewelry, and then, like, maybe they'll compliment mine. I don't know. I always try to, like, make a way to, like, sneak my business in there, whether it's giving them a free piece or whatever. So, make sure you're a product of your product, okay? So number 1, lead with your sales, okay? That's my number 1 recruiting tip. Once you're leading with your sales and you are doing all the things, that's when you can focus on the rest of this, okay? So, recruiting tips. First off, we're going to talk about 3 different sections, okay? We're going to talk about how to get potentials, where to look for the potentials, how to get them, who to message. We're going to talk about what you do when you...
Okay, so already she already said that you lead with your sales and you wear your jewelry in public. And now she's going to step 1.1. Crystal, this is why you have notes. And this is and this is why you prepare in advance for public speaking. Okay? I don't know if you took an interpersonal or a speech communication class when you were in college, but apparently you didn't, because this training has no structure. It has no consistent flow. It goes from point A to point Z, back again, and then over here and over there. It literally is all the things, okay? It's an epic fail at this point. I'm just saying. So it's like, God help us.
You have those potentials. And then the third, which is like one of the most important, and where a lot of people fail, is following up with those potentials and like that process, okay? So number one is how to get the potentials, okay? So how you're going to get the potentials, you're always talking about your business.
Okay, so, this should honestly be like a step-by-step training where you do have like a PowerPoint presentation where you're not just shooting the shit in front of a camera. I'm just saying this because, you've probably gotten better at your training. These are trainings from eons and eons ago. But when you are training somebody and trying to teach someone how to build their business, are they supposed to take notes and follow along? Because I'm having a hard time following along, and I have a good idea of what you're going to say because I've already watched this 3 times trying to figure out my soundboard. So it's like, I get it, but I'm getting more and more pissed off as I watch this because I realize how all over the place it is and that it doesn't make any sense. And that's just me, in my opinion, with my camera. Okay? But it does not make any sense at this point, and I'm getting kind of confused by all of it.
When you are live, you should try to aim to talk about the opportunity. I say at least 3 times, okay? So you're going to mention it once in the beginning of your live. Within the first 15 minutes, usually within the first 15 minutes of my live is when I have the most viewers, okay? People hop on, they watch for a minute, and for whatever reason they leave, okay?
I can tell you why. You're boring. You start out hot. Hey, girlfriend, hey! Hello, hello! How are you doing all tonight? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to show you this, and this. And then it slows down, and it gets annoyingly slow, and it becomes a snooze fest. I mean, I have literally fallen asleep watching this person live on her website. I literally fall asleep watching her live. I know there's another person that watches them with me, and we're both like dragging, trying to stay awake watching these lives. But the one thing that we both get seriously irritated with is the, hey girlfriend, hey, and the hello, hello, because you know what? They're not your girlfriend. You admit yourself you don't even know half your shoppers, but it's a big pet peeve of mine, and I don't know about the people watching my channel, but it is a huge pet peeve of mine when people call me girlfriend and they don't know me from anybody, okay? I'm fine with people who call me hun because that's a East Coast thing. I'm fine with people saying, hey, love, because that's a Southern thing. I'm fine with people saying, what's up, dude, even though I'm not a dude. But it's like, people who go, sup. Hey love, or hey hun, those are things, but don't call me girlfriend, because 1, I'm not your girlfriend, and 2, you don't know me from Adam.
First 15 minutes I'm going to try to sneak it in there, okay? Whatever.
David's singing in his office, making fun of what I'm saying right now.
I'm going to do it when I have the most amount of viewers, okay? I call this like your peak. So if you're used to getting 20 viewers, or if you're used to getting 5 viewers, okay? Let's say 5. You're used to getting 5, and all of a sudden you hit 10 viewers, you are going to stop right there and there and be like, holy cannoli, y'all, I'm so excited. We have 10 viewers.
Really?
I love it! You guys are so great!
Yeah. You guys are so great. I love it. Now I've got 10 whole viewers, and now I'm going to spew word vomit on you with the paparazzi opportunity. Here we go.
Welcome, people. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away a free piece of jewelry. Make sure
Don't give away your profits.
Okay? You guys are gonna find the purple emoji or purple heart emoji. Put the purple heart emoji. Sorry,
Put the eggplant and the peach.
Emoji below. Fifth person who puts it, third person puts it, whatever, gets a free piece of jewelry. While they are typing that in the comments, you are gonna take that opportunity to talk about the opportunity. Okay? So you're gonna say, and just so y'all know, we make a 45% profit. So if anybody's interested in the business and selling the jewelry, message your girl. I will give you all the details. No pressure.
Do you really make a 45% profit though? Because I'm just going to say, statistics say that is a no.
You don't make a 45% profit. You're lucky if you make 10. And here's why I say that. It's $2.75 a piece. And, like me, the naive consultant, when I first signed up, I didn't know that I was paying sales tax on the full $5 value when I bought it from Paparazzi. So, it was actually $3.25 a piece, or was it $3.30? I can't recall. But, unless I tacked on the tax, which most consultants, when they first start out, do not do, you're just chipping away at those guaranteed profits. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get 45% profit. In most cases, you don't. Just saying.
Okay. Towards the end of the live, when you're getting ready to get off, within the last 15 minutes of the live, you're gonna end the live and you're gonna mention it again. And you can feel free to mention it.
I'll mention it as many times as you want.
Mention, like I said it. First one could even just be like, guys, this is so much fun. Like, I just love my job. Okay.
Is it a job though, or is it a hobby?
This is my job. I make a 45% profit. That is crazy. Okay.
No, you don't.
Third time, like
actually, she might. She's an elite.
Seeds, y'all. Every time you mention that, they're thinking. They're thinking. Okay.
Yeah, they're thinking, all right.
Hit them again and be like, y'all need to do this with me. It's so much freaking fun. Don't be scared. If you're interested, message me. Like, I don't bite. Whatever you want to say, okay? Three times.
Message me. I don't bite.
Live. And if you need to remember to do this, you're going to get a sticky note and you're going to write it on the wall or write it on your desk or wherever you go live from. And that way you can see it. And say, mention the opportunity, okay? Even if you start doing it just once until you get more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
So that is one way to get people, okay? Second way to get people is do not be afraid to recruit your customers, your family. I don't care if it's your mama. She wants to do it, okay?
And you don't know why she said that?
Because she herself recruited her mom.
Your sister, your cousin, your friends, family, co-workers, anybody who has a mouth, okay? Anybody. Don't be afraid to recruit them, okay?
No, don't recruit them.
Mention their family. Have you ever thought about selling paparazzi? Have you ever thought about it? Like, you should do this with me. It's so much fun. Guys, I'm telling you right now, people shop for multiple people. You do not think that people shop for multiple. There's some people who are loyal to the end, okay? But most customers will shop for multiple people. We all get different stuff. We all have different inventories. Things sell out for one of us, and the other one has it. And then once you get to a point where you are selling to people all across the country, like the people who started with you in the beginning, like your family who started you, a lot of times they don't even buy that much jewelry anymore, okay? And it's strangers.
And why is that?
Is it because they have enough and maybe they don't need any more jewelry? I mean, I know paparazzi has this
stuff made up by design, to be disposable, to be a one-wear use kind of a thing. But honestly, when people start seeing that they're throwing their money away on junk, they stop buying said junk. And that's why when people who started with you in the beginning stop shopping with you, it's not because they went to somebody else. No, as a matter of fact,
it's because they left completely. Because they stopped spending their money on crap.
Okay, strangers. All my customers are strangers. Did not know them before paparazzi. Like, literally almost any of them. Like, I'm looking at names as we're live. I'm looking at all these names. did not know any of these people before paparazzi.
Makes me whole.
Okay?
Crap sustains you and makes you
They
whole.
found me on Facebook. So, don't be afraid to ask customers, okay? They're a good customer. They've been shopping with you for a while. Do not be afraid to message them and ask them. And it's not even like, don't be afraid to lose a customer, okay? Message them and ask them. If they say no, it's okay. Don't be afraid of no, guys. If you're afraid of no, you will never get a yes, okay? It might take 10 no's, or it might take, out of 10 times asking, you might get 9 no's, but guess what? You're going to get 1 yes, okay? I can guarantee you, you will eventually get a yes, okay?
Yeah. Did you know, statistically, if you ask 100 people a question or ask 100 people for a sale, you may get 10 of those 100 people. That's just standard, okay? I can't tell you how many new guests come to the spot every month. And we offer a membership or a series pack or something to them every single time a new member comes in. We hear no a lot more than we hear yes. But it's how we promote the product and if we find that it's a need for them. Because if it's not something that they need and or want, they're not going to stick around and they're not going to come back. And if I bought a piece of jewelry from any paparazzi consultant out there and that piece of jewelry came to me and it was busted, broken, missing a stone, fell apart after the first wear, or became discolored, yeah, you bet like hell I would not be coming back and buying any more. I mean, would you? What? No!
And you will get a yes multiple times, or you will get a maybe, or you will get a no, and guess what? 6 months from now, they're saying yes, okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they are.
The idea in their head, okay? And a lot of times people will be loyal. So if you presented the opportunity to them first, and then they're shopping with other people, when they decide they want to do it, they're going to think back to when you came to them. And guess what? Instead of signing up with Sally Joe, they're going to be signing up with you, girlfriend, okay?
You can't make that guarantee.
I did...
This, like I said, you guys, at the beginning of this, I've already watched this 3 times. And I just realized that she's making promises that she can't keep. So, yeah, you can present the opportunity to everyone on the planet, and people are loyal, sure. But they're only loyal to people they feel they need to remain loyal to. I'm loyal to my husband. I'm loyal to my family. I'm not loyal to a multi-level marketing hun who's selling me cheap $5 shit. So,
You should be.
I'm not. I don't have to be, and neither should you. But she's like, people are loyal, and if you present the opportunity to them, they'll want to come and join you when they're ready. No. What kind of tomfoolery is that? I'm sorry, but no.
You're not ready.
Forget something in the bed.
But when you're
really
ready,
bad with this. I feel like people don't really know why we want you guys to build a team, okay? Or like why you should want you to build a team. Residual income. Income that no matter what, guys, that if you work hard at this and you pour your heart into other people, the blessings will return, okay?
Is that what residual income means? Hey, Dave, what does residual income mean to you?
Residual income?
Yeah, what does residual income mean to you?
It means income that you're not actively working for.
But how do you earn it?
That's attached to something that you've done previously. Like, if I wrote a book and I get a whole bunch of sales the first year, but I keep getting
Royalties?
Yeah, I get a check every 6 months after that. Those are residuals. If I was in a movie or TV show, right, and I get residuals off the reruns.
Or you put a bunch of money that you earned into a savings account.
Sure.
And it earns interest, and then you get income off that interest.
People
That's residual
sometimes
income.
count, like if you own property, right?
Yeah, if you own paid off property and you're collecting rent, as long as the rent is coming in, that's a residual income.
Yeah.
But what is not residual income?
Sales is not residual.
And what about multi-level marketing and building a team?
Same thing. Oh, she's talking about from your downline?
Yes.
I mean, that's really commission, whether they call it that or not.
But they keep calling it residual income.
Residual. I mean, I don't know. Residual is like from, work that you've done previously, but like, in all honesty, it shouldn't be residual because the whole fact that you're getting that commission from your downline is because you're supposed to be helping them sell. You're supposed to be teaching them. You're supposed to be
training them.
I mean, you're not, but like how they pitch it is you have a team. You're leading this team. You're helping this team succeed. And that's why you deserve a percentage of their sales.
But what happens if that team just up and leaves?
Yeah, well, then you don't get anything.
Yeah, your residual income goes away.
Which is commission.
Not residual income.
And residual is stuff that you've already done the work on, and you're just continuing to get residuals from it.
You're not constantly having to work to keep that residual income coming in.
But that's not how they sell you having a team.
No.
If you're leading a team, you shouldn't be like doing nothing. I mean, if it were real, which it's not, you shouldn't be doing nothing and then just getting income off of work you did before. You should be actively training them.
Yeah.
And that's what the pitch is. You are training your team. That's why you deserve a slice of their profits.
Yep.
If it's residual, then you're admitting that you ain't doing jack shit to help them.
Exactly. So, but her definition of residual blows my mind. So, yeah, she's completely wrong here.
If you sit here like I'm doing now and training you guys and pour your heart into other people and train other people to do what you do, the blessings will return, okay?
Oh, will they?
When you have a sick kid and you can't go live, guess what? You still make money. I make money every single day. Every single day. Residual income. We make not just our kit, not just the kit, okay? You make 15% off whatever kit they sign with. After that, you make 5% of all their orders, okay? Whether it be orders through the website, whether it be orders they place. Like, if you are my first line, every time you place $100 orders, like, I'm going to be real transparent with y'all. Every time you place a $100 order, if you're my first line, my personally sponsored, I make $10 off that. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that adds up, y'all. Like, I make 10% because I'm a higher rank. Once you hit director, which is 3 personally sponsored active, if your 5% on your first line moves to 10%, and you get paid. I have almost a team of 900, and because of my rank, I get paid on every single person who falls beneath me, and I have 7 lines. 7. That means I get paid off of this person, like Sally, Allie, Melissa, Cheryl, what is that, 4? Like, 3 more, Alexa, Alyssa, like 7 people down, and then all the way across, okay?
So she's saying that she has 7 legs, and that's where her residual income comes from. She has 7 legs, and she gets 10% because she has such a large team. So she's saying the quiet part out loud, and this is how she makes all of her money, which is very, very interesting that she's saying the quiet parts out loud. And the person who sent me this video, this is the one that woke them up a little bit, but they kept the blinders on for a few more years because they thought they could really make a go of it. But it wasn't until they found my videos in 2020 that they stopped the bleeding, stopped the madness. But yeah, this blows my mind.
So, and then I get paid to train you guys and work with you, and I do contests for you guys, and that's why I take a portion of my commission. I usually try to stick to around 10% of my commission, and I pour it back into my team each month. That way, like, I'm pouring, like, I get my commission because of you guys, so I pour it back into the team, okay? And by me giving you guys free jewelry or back office credits or prizes that help you guys work your business, it will help you guys make more money, right? So, that is why you want to build a team, okay? That's I usually say this in the beginning of
So, that's nice and all that you say that. So she pours back into her team 10% of her commission every month, because she wouldn't have that unless it was for her team. So what are some of the things that we know she's done in the past? Well, she has done lottery-like things where she's given away a 40-inch flat screen TV with an Amazon Fire TV stick. She's done iPad giveaways. She's done back office credit. She's given people credit to her boutique. She's given people a lot of things, but the other thing is, and here comes all the things, and this is really going to suck when I say this, and it's really going to hurt, but a lot of people, they didn't get the prize or the contest thing that she did. They never received what they won. I have handwritten accounts, emailed accounts. She didn't make good on those promises. Yeah. So there's that.
the video, because people never realize, okay? Another thing, do not think that you are too new or you don't know what you're doing. Girlfriend, do you realize what team you're on? You are on a team that has, like 6 elite leaders. Like, the number one consultant in the whole company, Mandy Heich. Courtney Kavaka, Patricia Shevlin.
So Mandy is a 7-figure bling boss, and she is the very top of the company underneath Miss Erica Cole, even though I don't believe she's still an iconic impressionista. I think she lost that rank, but that's my humble opinion, and that's my whatever. And at least Mandy is a 7-figure bling boss, and she's been announced as a 7-figure bling boss already this year. So yeah, everyone beneath Mandy's making her a lot of money, and if she's getting as much money as Crystal claims they're getting, that's a lot of money every month.
Colleen, Melissa, and me.
And Courtney quit.
Bree's team, they're 7, okay? You have all these elite leaders, plus other leaders that are not even elite who are amazing. This team is amazing, okay? So if you if you sign somebody, they will get added to all of these groups, okay? So they're going to have resources, they're going to have help, besides the fact of YouTube. Besides the fact of, I tell my personal sponsor, and I pretty much will tell anybody this, I tell my personal sponsor to recruit from day one, okay? And I want them to start building their residual income from day one. I wish I would have done it from day one, okay? I didn't hit director for 4 months. But look where I am now. But I tell them to recruit from day one. And what I tell them is, if you are nervous about it, I have no issue helping you and them until you know what you're doing. So I can either help them directly, or you can come to me and say, hey, my girl I signed, she doesn't know this, and I don't know the answer, but I don't want to tell her I don't know. What's the answer? And I'm going to say, here's the answer, here's where you find the answer. Now you can relay the message to her, and that's going to build leadership for you. And that's going to make you appear as though you are the leader and you know what you're talking about, girlfriend. But I'm going to help you out. Fake it till you make it, right? So that's what we're going to do, okay?
Yeah, let's do that, okay, girlfriend?
Back to my little spiel. So number 1 way, I explained that. We're going to talk about number 2 way. Not number 2 way, number 2. So step 2 in my recruiting 101. Step 2 is when you actually have the potential. So they say, yes, I'm interested. Give me the information. And now you're like, oh, shiznits. What the heck do I say? What do I say? So
yes, I want the information.
You're going to put your confident face on, and you are going to pretend like you know this business back and forth, okay? You don't know an answer? Find the answer.
Fake it till you make it. You are going to pretend that you know this business even though you know nothing about it. That is exactly why paparazzi and all other multi-level marketing companies out there are like blind leading the blind. That's what it is. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah. Okay? So, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm just gonna say this kindly. Don't fake it till you make it, unless you know what you're actually fucking talking about. You shouldn't be... What did you say at the beginning of this? Because I know it wasn't qualified. I believe it was credible. You're neither. Okay? So, Just putting that out there.
Don't know the answer? Find the answer. You guys hear this? Okay? So you are going to be confident. If you are not confident in this business, nobody's going to sign with you, okay? If you are not even confident in what you're doing, nobody's going to sign with you, okay? So you're going to be confident. You're going to tell them.
So you're going to be a con artist. Who else do I know is a con artist? I believe he's a former guy. Yeah, I think he is. So yeah, con people out of their hard-earned money, con people into joining a multi-level marketing company to line your pockets and enrich yourself, and con yourself into believing that you're making money selling jewelry and they're making money selling jewelry, even though literally 7 or 8 minutes ago you're like, I have so much inventory. I don't even know what I'm doing with all this inventory. Come on.
I always voice message, okay? Always voice message. It's usually about 3 to 4 voice messages. I do not ask. I just send them.
And honestly, you should ask. Because I don't like getting random voice messages from people that I don't know.
And I say, hey, so-and-so, I'm super excited that you're interested. So I'm going to give you like a basic little rundown. So basically, we buy jewelry at wholesale, we sell it at retail.
That makes so much sense. My best friend, when she signed up for Paparazzi back when they were doing the build your own kit thing back, gosh, so long ago, what was really, really funny about all of that is she got email after email after email, phone call after phone call after phone call from Patty, Crystal, everybody. And they were like, join this group, join this group, join this group. Yeah, you guys inundated all these new people with all this. It was like information overload. There's a reason why companies, corporations, when you have training, they do the first day, they do orientation, and then they do day-by-day training with on-the-job paid training. All the stuff you're having all of your new recruits do, they're not getting paid to do it, but you're sucking up so much of their time.
So we buy it for $2.75
and energy
and we sell it for $5.
and money.
I haven't done this in a minute, can y'all tell? So we buy it for $2.75, we sell it for $5, so that's where we make our 45% profit. There's 3 different kits. There's a $99 kit, a $2.99 kit, and a $4.99 kit. People start out with their $99 kit, but the $4.99 kit is the best bang for your buck. It's going to come with a free convention ticket and more marketing supplies.
And those kits don't exist anymore. Paparazzi eliminated them. They're gone. They don't want them anymore. They just went bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye. So, yeah, they ended up in the graveyard.
So, honestly, it's whatever kit that you can financially afford and you feel comfortable with. What's awesome about our company, and this is the person who doesn't already know about the company, okay? If they know about it, you don't have to explain this. What's awesome about our company is, for one, all of our jewelry is $5, okay? No other direct sales company can say that. Number 2, it is literally no pressure sales, okay? People beg me for the jewelry. If I'm not...
That's a lie. They're not begging you for the jewelry. I've been watching your lives for over a year. I have not seen people fight over the jewelry. What I have seen and witnessed over the last year is elites and other paparazzi consultants begging for people to pay their invoices. And they do repo sales. So people aren't begging you for this jewelry. In fact, you're now begging for people to pay their invoices. So that's an epic fail right there. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
People are messaging me like, oh, what's wrong? Why are you not live? Is everything okay? Like, I miss you. Can you go live, please? I'm not having to shove my business down people's throat. It's more as like, sometimes I can't even keep up with the demand.
And now times have changed so much. When I see a paparazzi consultant going live, I usually just scroll right past.
The reason I hired assistants to keep up with this.
Oh, yeah.
Her assistant's probably her husband, Devin. Is it Devin? Is it? Is it Devin?
I think so. Yeah.
Number 3 is we are getting new product every single day, Monday through Friday.
Which is overload saturation.
Per new day, every single week.
You know, paparazzi would be fine if they did new releases twice a week. They would still make plenty of money if they did new releases twice a week. Like if they did new releases on Monday and on Friday. If they did new releases twice a week on those days, and then they talked about what was coming, over the weekend or, between Monday and Friday, and they said, this will be available this Friday, this will be available on this day. But the thing is paparazzi needs that money flowing in every single day. And they probably have their warehouses full of lead-laced boxes, is in my humble opinion. But it's like, why do they need to do new releases every single day? They shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to.
All year long, okay? We do not have catalogs. We have a forever changing inventory, which allows us to be competitive. And I hope y'all are taking notes. Which allows you to be competitive with other consultants, meaning people usually.
And there's inventory on our wall that has recently been re-released.
So that allows a lot of room
as a new release
consultants to join this business, right?
Yeah, right. So
I basically say all that, and I say, then I kind of give my experience a little bit. Like this, I tell about myself. When I started paparazzi, I was in nursing school. I was working part time. My first son was 6 months old. Fast forward, I ended up quitting my job, quitting this, and now I can say I'm a 6-figure earner, okay? But back then I used whatever successes I had. And if you don't have successes yet, don't be afraid to use somebody you directly know. So
No. Just
no. You should not be using the success of somebody that you know to sell this opportunity to somebody. That is really shitty behavior, and it shouldn't happen, okay? Just no. No.
Your sponsor, or your closest upline who's successful, and be like, I just started, but my sponsor has done X, Y, and Z.
I just started, but my sponsor, Blingzilla, she's a 7-figure bling boss, and she travels the country training us during the All-In tour, and she sells $5 jewelry, stupid, and then she bullies people who call her out for being not self-aware, and then she gets really, really bitchy when people call out the shenanigans of not only her, but people in her downline. But honestly, give me a freaking break. Don't take from other people to sell the opportunity. That's bullshit, and it shouldn't happen.
Okay.
No.
So you're gonna talk about all that, and then you're gonna leave with an open-ended question. You are gonna say, I usually say this in my little spiel, and if I've signed you guys, if you are my personally sponsored, you probably have heard this, and you're like, but I'm I could talk about paparazzi all day long, I could ramble till the freaking white wall turns black, or whatever it is. I could ramble all day long about paparazzi. I freaking love this business, but I don't want to talk your ear off if you're not interested, so
Okay. Yeah, she was rambling. She rambled a whole bunch. She was all over the place. It was not structured. She said she had 3 points, but there were more like 20 in there.
So I'm just going to end this with my sound card. I just realized I still had the monster voice on. Sorry about that. But, fuck my life. That's all I have to say about this. Lead with your sales. If your sales aren't there, what else are you going to lead with? Okay? Wearing the jewelry in public and being a product of the product and giving people fake compliments and building transactional relationships, that's not sustainable. Okay? It just isn't. Be real, be natural, be normal, be you, be not perfect. Okay? But the thing is they talk about residual income, but I don't think they know what residual income is. And they talk about how they're 6-figure earners, but those 6 figures were made off of people who are still working their 9-to-5 full-time jobs. And some of them are now working full-time jobs and part-time jobs. And then doing this on the side as a side hustle, hoping to reach heights that they will never ever reach. and to emulate what you have achieved. But the thing is it's unattainable, okay? If more people could become iconic impressionistas within the company, they would. But I have not seen anyone else become an iconic impressionista since Erica Cole. I have not seen people outrank her or Mandy. And, you know, I don't know what your rank is currently, Crystal, or anyone else for that matter, nor do I care. But the thing is paparazzi can't even come out with accurate numbers. Paparazzi can't even come out with up-to-date information as far as it comes to the income disclosure statement. Paparazzi can't be honest with you. So why can I expect you to be honest? No. But, you know, I look at the new releases that came out today. Temu special right here. Pieces that have been in the back office now for over a month in some cases, weeks in other cases. This is a bring back from when I was a consultant. And it's like, I look at the stuff that they have here. I see Temu specials. I see Nihao specials. I see jewelry that I had when I was a consultant. I've already said that, but it's true. I see pieces that were when I was a consultant. Colorful cadence. I had this in multi with blues, browns, and whites. But now here it is in orange. And Making Memories. It's a god-awful piece. Margarita Masquerade. I had that in white and red and blue. And, you know, if you don't believe me, go type in the names of some of these pieces and then look at other consultants' websites that are active, and you can see when these pieces were first added to their Shopify or Square store. Paparazzi is rehashing old and making it new again. But it's ridiculous. And some of the pieces that they have brought out, consultants can get elsewhere for cheaper. And they are. There are a lot of consultants that have found my channel and they're watching on the down low, because I will say this. The views from people who are remaining anonymous is way up. I have more views from anonymous viewers who are not subscribed and they're not signed in to YouTube. So, you know, they're watching on the down low. People are watching my channel and they're seeing what I'm pointing out, because I'm getting emails all the time from people who are watching this channel and sharing with me their stories. So, let's see if paparazzi has been brave enough to send out a new income disclosure statement. Nope. Guess what? It's 2024. Paparazzi should be releasing at least the 2023 or at least the 2022 income disclosure statement, but they haven't done that yet. I doubt they'll do it because the numbers don't look as good as they did in 2021. They'll never look that good again. But, you know, we're ostriches. We're sticking our head in the sand. And that's the truth. So, I want to thank y'all for being here today. I'm going to turn on the song yet again so we have some fun listening to some good music as the exit goes out. I want to thank my members for being members of this channel. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your